What?
Hey, friendo, Steve here.
And Larson.
Welcome back to Post Show, yay or nay. Let me put that away. Nobody wants to hear me chomping.
What was that? Peanut butter and jelly?
Yeah. That's what I had available.
I have a burrito in there you can have.
I don't want that. If Brew Pub, probably not. If Brew Pub was open, I'd go get a BLT, man. I'm fiending for one of those.
What about a turkey panini?
It's too much. Just want to be. I'm like in the mood for a BLT. It's either that or GTFO. You know what I mean?
All right.
Anyway, so hope you guys are doing good. This is Post Show, yay or nay. I have no idea, like what.
We can just chat.
Yeah, we're just chat. You guys have any questions?
I do have non-news ready, but first we got to talk about what are thoughts on today's show. Right?
I thought it was fine.
I couldn't talk at all.
Yeah,
I could not talk today. Just couldn't do it.
Really? I don't know. I thought you were okay.
I was trying to fight through it, but words weren't forming very well.
Well, we've been talking a lot lately. It ain't gonna ease up either.
Nope.
Got a lot more, and we got to figure out. So I've got the vlog.
Yeah. 5 interviews.
4 interviews.
5 interviews.
I really don't want to see my Undisputed Era one.
You really don't want to see it?
I don't want to watch it.
I'm going to have to put that
So
one
I don't
together.
want anybody else to watch it.
Oh, it's a huge get, though. It's huge.
The intro is a huge get.
That's part of it, but getting that interview up saying, Steve interviews Undisputed Era. That's huge.
Okay, so here I was going to do this. Because there is a little bit of a news bit from it. A small news bit.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
So I think the thing is that in your mind, you assume it's one way as you lived it. But you haven't watched any of it.
I watched enough. I lived it. I watched a bit of it.
Yeah.
There were so many questions that I could have asked.
It's all about preparation, man. It's just preparation. You didn't have time
Honestly,
to prepare.
it's not. It's like I didn't necessarily. Well, no, I kind of prepared because I knew Shayna was going to be there. I knew Shinsuke was going to be there.
Everybody you got, apart from Undisputed Era, you knew was going to be there.
Yeah.
And so he had time to prepare. Maybe not write down questions, but at least think about what you could ask given the opportunity.
But I'll be honest with you. A big chunk of it was nerves because I knew it was Undisputed Era.
Yeah.
And I was so shocked.
It shocked your system.
It shocked my system that they were going to be there.
That could be charming, though.
But then after the fact, I was kicking, especially on the plane right back, I was kicking myself over the questions that I could have asked because they were big gets to have, you know? What are they going to freebird the titles with Bobby Fish? Big question. Didn't ask it. Kevin Owens, Undisputed, yay or nay? Big question. Didn't ask it.
What did you ask?
Oh, it was just all over the place. It was such a fucking mess. I'm just embarrassed to even think about it. I don't even know what I asked. I was just rambling, and they would say things. It was just word vomit.
All right.
And then I think I tried to get them to run down you a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't really work.
Yeah.
And then I got the intro, which is all I care about. So it's fine. It's a win for me.
Is there anything from that interview that could be incorporated into vlog?
Is there any, so here's the thing, like the little news bit that I think we have out of it, we can incorporate into like a short news bit.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it, though.
All right.
That's pretty much it.
I mean, I still think we should use it because Undisputed Era. They're like the best and hottest thing in wrestling right now.
Yeah.
So from a programming standpoint, we have to use it.
Yeah, we're going to use a bit of it.
No, we're going to use the interview.
The intro is great.
The interview.
The intro is awesome.
The interview.
So we have the intro, though.
The interview. And then a bunch of gameplay videos, right? So we'd schedule all that. Okay.
Yeah. We'll look through what matches I have.
Here, Alex C. says, a bad Undisputed Era interview will do 10 times the numbers the other 4 will do, and that's Undisputed.
It won't do.
It'll do really well, though.
It'll play really well to our hardcore fan, to our friendo base. It'll play really well to that. But, like, even the AJ Styles, like, we had a freaking interview with AJ Styles, and the title of that was literally, did Larson Too Sweet AJ Styles?
It got like 40,000 views.
It's at 60 now.
Yeah.
But, that's not like, it took a long time to get there.
Oh, I know. I was thinking about interviews that they have legs.
I didn't go into the Creator Wrestler. I wanted to wait. I didn't do any of the my player stuff, the my career stuff, because I legit wanted to wait for you to do that. I think that's important.
Yeah.
Because what would we do? We put that up, and I couldn't have saved the character.
Yeah.
So then we'd have to go back and run through that
Start
again.
all over.
That just didn't make any sense.
Yeah, yeah.
So I didn't do any creator wrestler stuff. I have a lot of big head mode stuff. I think I might have gotten a match at the Wyatt compound.
Cool.
Between Baron Corbin and Diesel. I think I got that.
Oh, that's good.
I have a big head. They have Bryan Danielson and Daniel Bryan.
You supposed to be talking about any of this right now?
It's patrons. Who cares?
All right.
Just keep your yap shut. I have that in a Mexican parking lot.
That's pretty cool.
Which is part of the My Player experience. That's
pretty cool.
And again, I don't know what, like, do you have any, has anybody leaked info about My Player?
Not to remember of.
Okay. I won't talk about that. I'll wait till. No, Sergio C, I did. Yeah, I did. I didn't ask why they didn't use Kyle O'Reilly's guitar playing, but I did bring it up to Kyle O'Reilly. I said, what do you think about that?
I mean, that's worth putting the interview up for. It is. Really should. Do I need to put it together?
Am I being difficult?
Yeah. Yeah, you are.
I didn't play Big Head Nash, but I have a 10-man Legends Battle Royal, all Big Head.
Josh Gordon just got traded to the Patriots.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Is he supposed to be good or something?
Well, I'm ahead of Steve right now, but he still has Russell Wilson to play. So
50 points tonight.
I think you only need 39.
See, I don't know. What do you guys
you need
think?
41.
Should I post it or should I not post it?
You should post it.
I'll put it out to chat. 1, post it. 2, don't post it.
Everybody put 1. Jeffrey Nguyen says, give us what we want, Steve.
Is anybody in here on my side on this? If one person says number 2, don't post it because, Steve, I'm with you on this, then I'll be convinced not to post it.
RJ the Myth, 1. Alex C, 1. Everybody's going to say 1 because everybody wants to see it.
We got 2? One person to give me 2.
No, there's not a 2 there.
Anybody like me? If anybody like me, give me a 2. If you like Steve, give me a 2.
Everybody with a 1.
Ah! Julie Morris, any of the guys always bugging me about my couch?
Yeah.
Guess what? Now you can be on my couch.
No, we're going to put it up.
Winemaker. Winemaker. Yeah. Thank you very much. All right. Ah, Mr. Dope. Give me a 2.
Nah, we got to put it up.
I'm definitely not putting it up.
We got to put it up. Unless it's a Charlotte level disaster, we got to put it up. Honestly, I would have put that up if your constant talking about it had made me uncomfortable about it. If you just said, yeah, that's what hadn't done great, I could have cut it, so it might have been okay.
What are you talking about?
The Charlotte interview from 2 years ago.
Did we not post that?
We posted snippets from it. We never posted the whole. We didn't post any of the whole interviews. It was all in the vlog.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, for these I want to do the whole interview.
Yeah, obviously,
because
including the Undisputed Era one.
No, we'll talk about. What I was thinking of doing for Undisputed Era was doing a solo prefacing video, a preface, where I explain the situation, because it is, I think, it's a tad more acceptable from my point of view when I explain this was the setup, here was the deal, this is why I'm a rambling mess.
All right.
That I'm actually kind of okay about, because I'll tell them. I'll tell the story real quick. I was gonna wait till on Friday. I'll tell the story again on the actual show. And I've told you this already.
Yeah.
So we show up, and I'll go into greater detail later. But essentially, we were at the Performance Center, and they put on a 3-match card for us. So we get to see a bunch of matches, and I'll go into details on Friday. And they have all the gaming stations set up in the Performance Center, various areas. And they bring out our official media guests for the day. It was Shayna Shinsuke, Cesaro, Carmella. Cesaro's the only guy I didn't get. Well, I didn't get an interview with Samoa Joe either. A lot of people were there. I was way behind on trying to get gameplay because I was having problems with my freaking Elgato. And then as I was going over there, I got wrapped up in a conversation with another YouTuber. And then when I was done with that, I looked and he was gone. But I was so happy with everything else that I got. I was like, I'm fine with it. I'm okay. But they brought out, he came later, but they brought out Shinsuke, Shayna, Cesaro, Carmella, and I'm missing somebody. I forget who. So they bring them all out, and then they have them go to some of the gaming stations behind us to look at their entrances in the game. And as everybody sort of goes and does that with them, sort of surrounds them, I look behind me, and there's a bunch of gaming stations that nobody's at, and the Undisputed Era are playing at one of the gaming stations, or they're like just milling about, basically.
Yeah.
They got the tag titles. They got their shirts, right? And so I asked one of the 2K people, I was like, hey, are we good? Can I just go set up over there? And he was like, yeah, go ahead. So I go over there. I put my stuff down, and I'm looking. I'm like, all right, Steve, sack up. Be a man. This is your Vietnam. You need to be a man, right? And so I get my camera out, and I'm so just my main thinking is this. Whatever happens, if you go up there, you will get an intro. That's all I gave a shit about. That's all I cared about. Get an intro with the Undisputed Era. That's why you're here, you know? And so I went up there and I tapped Kyle O'Reilly on the shoulder. I said, hey guys, would you be cool to do an interview? And they were all like amazing. They're like, oh yeah, of course. So then I got my interview. The Tony Pizza guy helped me out because I was like, I had this really terrible little tripod. And he was like, hey, do you want me to hold that for you? I was like, yeah, sure. I was like, that'd be awesome. So I just made sure that was rolling. I made sure my phone was rolling. I should have chilled for 2 minutes and come up with like 3 questions. I should have done that. But in the moment, and I saw like people start to trickle over, like Grim was coming over.
Rushing. And
I was like, I need to get this now because my opportunity is about to be completely gone. And then I launched right into it.
Fine.
Yeah.
You got to roll with. You got to adapt to the situation as it presents itself. You can't hold yourself to an impossible standard, Steve. You got the content. Now we need to show the content.
Well, yeah, the intro is the content.
No, the interview is.
That's the important content.
Interview is content.
So
roll that non-news graphic. Why don't you please and thank you? Got some non-news for today. All right,
non-news. What we got for non-news today?
First up, so as we saw last night at Hell in the Cell is now a non-television safe hue of red.
Yeah.
So why, do you ask? Well, Russell's votes on Twitter may have the answer. A source told them, quote, honestly, with all this 20-year talk about Taker and Foley, I think Vince forgot how old the match was, so he changed it up. Like when Mania lost its Roman numerals, just something new. And also they did a test for visibility and it was fine. So I guess part of it meant they probably did some broadcast testing to make sure the red wasn't going to like burn into people's TV screens. So it was just something different. There's no motivation other than just be new.
Be new. Do new. Do something new.
Do something to put a little with a glowing thing.
put a little glowing thing on. I forget. I got to watch that movie again.
Yeah, Looper's good movie. Also, apparently Dave Meltzer, maybe you heard this, talked about why they did the finish they did for the main event at Hell in the Cell. What he had to say, quote, the fans were really upset with that finish. Yeah. But what were they going to do? The only other finish was beating Strowman. I guess this eliminates the Money in the Bank briefcase. It has to, although I'm sure there will be a rematch. There will be a million rematches.
Yeah, no, I heard that part. Yeah, it was all fairly obvious. And they were both him and Alvarez were both beside themselves over the finish as well.
It's ridiculous.
Because he also suggested, why don't you just F5 Roman onto Strowman, and that's a win right there.
Yeah.
And Alvaro was like, yeah, he did that. And then Roman rolled off him, and the match called it. And Meltzer seemed a little less. He thought he thought it was a little less illogical than I think some other people did. He was like, they were down for at least 6 minutes. I guess it was 7.5.
Yeah.
But he said they were down for like 6 minutes. Like what more could the ref do? Like count an additional 10 seconds, which I kind of get, but still, it was stupid. It was terrible.
It was terrible. It was awful.
Yeah.
It was awful. All right, that's not news.
People are talking about Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Oh yeah, the first fight was awful.
It was
boring.
Pretty bad. It was pretty bad.
I don't really care about boxing anymore.
I preferred that Conor McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight.
Oh yeah, at least Conor went in there trying to throw some haymakers.
He tried to do some stuff.
Yeah, he tried to bring the fight.
But yeah, I kind of don't care. I kind of never. I mean, everybody liked Tyson when he was around. So that was.
Well, like when Evander Holyfield was the champ, that was interesting. For a while. But yeah, I can't really get into boxing these days.
I don't really care about it. Like I don't even watch UFC anymore. I used to watch that all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. Alex C says, I can maybe see it as them not wanting us to think that it took Brock for Roman to win. They'd rather have a non-contest than Roman being assisted. But Braun kind of helped Roman win against Brock to win the title.
Yep.
But I could see them not seeing it that way. Oh, I like the Zach Stolpa power rank. Simple pains, like stubbing your toe, that hurt the worst. I tell you what.
Biting the inside of your cheek.
Oh, that sucks.
Because the worst part is not only do you do it and it hurts, but it swells, and you're more likely to do it again.
Accidentally biting your tongue also, that sucks. Because it's that throbbing pain. What's the worst pain you've ever had? Was it your ankle? Because I know you've talked about pain before. I just forget what it was with you. Like you're doing that.
Oh, no. It might have been when I had an ear infection as an adult, and my eardrum ruptured.
That's
because I couldn't sleep. It hurt so bad.
Man, I read this story about this lady who she I think went swimming or something, or got in the shower or whatever, and she had like water in her ear, and she did what everybody does. She starts doing this stuff, right? And she whacked her ear, and it kind of hurt when she did it, but then she started getting this intense like ringing sound in her head, right? And long story short, it turned out she had fractured one little bone within the inner ear, and specialist after specialist after specialist could not figure out what the problem was. They couldn't figure out that she had fractured that, because apparently it was like a super rare occurrence.
Those three
it never happens.
Yeah.
And so, but she was living like that with just an incessant sound, and then there's also pain that was related to it. And I'm like, I couldn't imagine a worse hell than having it just a ringing sound the entire time. And then eventually somebody fixed it and she was fine. Man. So when
hold on, RJ the Myth says he took an entire bar of X-Lax and ripped his asshole muscle.
Oh God, that sucks. That sucks. I was running around chasing Gypsy not that long ago. It was only like within the last year. Maybe it was like a year ago. Did I ever send you that picture?
Of your toe?
Yeah. And I split my toe in half. Fucking shit, that hurt. Hey, God bless my wife, though, man. She was like a freaking warfield or battlefield medic. Because there was blood everywhere. That shit was bleeding, and like the toe was just like split right here. Oh, that sucked. That sucked so bad. I'm pretty sure I did actually break my toe this last time.
Yeah,
because it's still swollen and purple.
Here, like 3 years ago on 4th of July, we played soccer after the parade before fireworks, and during the game, I kicked one of our friends. 100% power right in his heel on the top of my foot. And I might have broke my foot that day. Because I tried to walk around and do stuff, and I was hobbling around the whole rest of the day. It still hurts. Like if I move my foot wrong, I feel like something
when was that?
Well, like whenever we played soccer on 4th of July, 3, 4, probably 5 years ago.
Oh, God.
And every now and again, if I move my foot wrong, I feel like something pops out of place. Yeah.
Holy crap. Wow.
Yeah.
Jeez. Yeah.
Remember that? Did I tell you that story how we were, this college we used to live, or the house we used to live in after college, we were trying to start a cover band. We thought it'd be a great idea to soundproof the garage. So we put a bunch of old used carpet, not from the house we were living in. Someone brought one of our roommates worked next to a carpet place and they took it out of the dumpster.
Yeah, that's good.
And hammered it all up. Horrible idea.
Yeah, terrible.
So we were hammering it up, and I hit my thumb with the hammer, and it split all along here.
Oh,
God. And blood just squirted. But it didn't hurt. That was a funny thing.
Oh, yeah.
I hit it, I'm like, oh, that's not good.
Yeah. Yeah, there was that time we were playing basketball, and I tried to move fast. And my toenail got jammed into my toe. That sucked.
Yeah.
Because then there was like this super long process of it eventually dying and falling off.
Patrick Sparks said he ripped his scrotum skiing.
That sucks, man. Skiing is so dangerous.
Oh, yeah. Thayer Thabata, what about when I dropped that weight on my finger? That hurt, too.
Oh, that had to have hurt.
That's more not just because I dropped the weight, because the finger got pinched between the weight and the bar. Not the bar, but the rack.
Yeah.
That hurt.
Ouch.
I think the eardrum might have been the worst.
Eesh. All very painful.
It took my eardrum rupturing for it to feel better.
So tell me what I missed on post-show. Gribby, what happened now?
Oh, yeah, you need to get recapped on Gribby. So here's the deal. He had a match against Timmy. The match was to begin. He was waiting for Timmy to come out through the curtain. Instead, Timmy sneak attack from behind.
Wow.
So Timmy established as heel going into it.
Yeah.
They have the match. Gribby does a good job of the Roman Reigns punch. It's kind of like slap, but he makes, when he slaps, it sounds good. He's really good at slapping his leg when he does a super kick.
Yeah.
So it's probably Gribby's most hard-fought match yet.
Wow.
They took it all over the field in their backyard.
How did Gribby lose?
Timmy reversed a move into a DDT. Picked up the win.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Wow.
After Timmy took a heck of a beating, too. And then Timmy gets the belt, holds it up, says, "I'm the champ now." Gribby comes out. Timmy extends his hand. Sportsmanship. And Gribby attacks him.
Oh, wow.
Heel turn from Gribby.
Jeez.
It's something else, man.
I'll have to check it out.
What does Zach Stolpa say?
So we're filming the intros for the next round of We Book Raw, right? Is that what we're doing it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We at least got to do a couple of them. We got a lot we got to do this afternoon.
Yeah.
We got to schedule some stuff.
That's good. We got to figure some stuff out, man.
Yeah. You need to finish your sandwich.
Oh, that's done.
Oh.
It's all done. Steve is satisfied now.
Alex C. says a few years back he Seth Rollins' his knee.
Oh.
Ow.
As a teen, I fell out of bed and sliced open my back on a table, but was so sleepy I didn't know. Woke up hours later with the bed covered in blood. Oh, my
gosh.
Oh, man.
That's intense.
That's crazy.
Ow.
Yeesh.
Ow. Julian Morris, worst pain I felt is blowing both my eardrums during a podcast that the sound turned up to 11.
Yeah, sorry about that. That was probably me.
It's probably goodness.
Probably something I did.
Waymaker says that Gribby match was the lowest point in going in Raw history.
Wow,
Waymaker.
Waymaker, not a fan of what was it? Backyard wrestling, something BWE.
BWE, yeah.
Backyard wrestling
entertainment.
Maybe that's it. Jeffrey said these are not simple pains.
No.
Will we see Top Notch versus Mecha Santa 3? Yes, that's going to happen. It's Interdimension Tension. It's a yearly event.
Whether we build to it or not.
Yeah.
It happens every year.
Yeah. We're just going to act like there was that we've been doing
We finally tapped into the dimension that it's happening in this year.
Yeah.
We finally just found a way to access that dimension.
Yeah. No, one of the cool things, there is a lot more customization of the arena. Like you can have all fog. Like Tony Pizza Guy jacked up the fog all the way, and you can barely see anybody. It's awesome.
A mystery match.
Yeah. Like you can really jack with the lighting too.
That's
like
good.
if you just want one spotlight on the ring and
cool.
everybody else in the dark.
Oh, ow. Legit underboss. Fell asleep with a razor in my bed once. Woke up with a 6-inch cut in my leg.
That was one of his bids at Folsom Prison.
Wow.
I had someone step on my finger and dislocate, fracture, and sprain it when I was 12. Why did you have somebody do that, Patrick Sparks?
Did you ask him to?
What a weird 12-year-old you will. So, yeah, we need to reach out about the Marine 6
yes, definitely.
press event.
That's urgent. Urgent thing to do.
I want to be the official podcast with the official recap of the Marine 6.
Yeah. Jeffrey Nwinse, he had a cinder block dropped on his head, big swollen welt and a concussion.
All right, I think you're just talking about like GTA at this point. Backyard gave us CM Punk and Will Ospreay. Gribby is the afterbirth of backyard wrestling. Wow. Strong words from Waymaker.
Would you rather
Waymaker should show up at Gribby's backyard.
There you go. Would you rather lose lighters or matches from existence? I guess lighters. Maybe. I don't know. I've never really pondered fire-making implements. Which one I'd want to lose?
Well, I mean, lighters, you need more than just the spark. You need fluid, so I guess
That's a
matches.
finite thing, but then again, so is wood. Matthew Williams,
wood.
Esquire, are you happy you beat Steve this week in fantasy football? I haven't sealed the win yet. He needs 41 points.
Oh, only 41?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not that bad. Are the Seahawks any good this year?
I hear their offensive line is terrible, and they're playing the Bears, who have a really good pass rush.
Not looking good for me, Russell Wilson.
I'm fine with that. I need to pick up a win. I haven't won yet in any of my fantasy leagues. 2 of them.
Ooh, really?
Yeah.
Is this?
It's a rebuilding year in my money league.
I feel like that's a lot. Last couple of years have been rebuilding years, but then you accidentally do well.
Well, I do well enough to not make the playoffs.
Oh,
I've been finishing in 5th every year.
So you're like the Sacramento Kings of...
Pretty much.
Okay.
Oh, iconic Bud Ryan. That is rude.
I broke a rib vomiting after I saw Adam Mayhem win the H title. Yeah, you and me both. Ooh, when does Red Dead 2 come out?
I don't know.
Ooh, yeah, I'm excited about that. Red
I don't have time to play video games anymore.
Dead 2. Ooh, oh man, there's a friggin' new trailer with towns.
A town trailer?
Yeah. October 26th. That's coming up.
Yeah.
Excited about this one. Watch this trailer right here.
Ooh.
He says, I'm 6'3". I'm 6'3", 19 stone 5. I've squashed Gribby. I don't know, man. Maybe Gribby, but not Timmy.
No, Timmy's smaller than Gribby.
Yeah, I know. He's quick.
Oh.
Like, he's not going to try to match him for size. Oh, it's just a bunch of screenshots. Well, that's cool, too. Confirm they have towns.
Mr. Dope playing 2K19,
Oh,
91
man.
small forward defender.
Ah, defense. Defense. Who plays defense? Get out of here. That's like practice. What? I'm not doing that.
95 small forward.
3-point
chucker.
3-point specialist.
Chucker.
Just say 3-point.
3-point specialist.
Yeah, there you go. Franchise player.
Yeah.
Whether they know it or not.
I really wish I could play basketball and play it just like Robin Stevens.
Yeah.
Run down the court, get ball, shoot a 3.
Yeah. Well, join a league.
I mean, he really is a student of the Daryl Morey School of Basketball.
Yeah.
3 is, if you're going to shoot a mid-range jumper or a 3, if you're going to shoot the same percentage, shoot the shot that gets you the extra point.
What was that dude who played for the Pistons? Maxiel?
Jason Maxwell.
Jason Maxiel. Mm-hmm. I read a story the other day that apparently he was on some TV show with his wife about, like, I don't know, relationships or something.
Yeah.
And she's been his high school sweetheart, or she was his high school sweetheart. They got married or whatever. And he confessed to her that he slept with 341 women. I don't know why the number is so exact, since they've been married. And she got up and walked away.
Yeah.
Man,
Wow.
can't be doing that. man. But I assume on the road, temptation is pretty strong.
Oh, yeah.
Patrick
Patrick Sparks
Sparks, a great
says
question.
thoughts on Lee Harvey Oswald.
I mean, we're all out of time, Patrick Sparks, because, I mean, I feel like that's
That's the whole episode of Truth Exposed.
a massive episode or two. Maybe the next Truth Exposed. We got to do another one of those. Anyways, that's it for post show. We got a lot of work to do. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Talk to you later. Never can do that.
Bye.
Bye.